Aries, February 2026 is not a month for defense. This is the moment when your inner warrior finally wakes up. The question is not whether you are strong. The real question is, are you ready to use your strength? Today, I'm going to guide you through the 3 battles of February 2026 that can completely change your destiny, your career, your self-belief, and your boundaries. Welcome, Aries. As we step into February 2026, the cosmic landscape feels different. There is a weight to the air, but it's not a heavy weight. It's the weight of importance. As an Aries, you are ruled by Mars. Usually that means go, go, go. But this month, your ruler is asking for something more sophisticated than speed. February activates a specific frequency of warrior energy. In astrology, the warrior isn't just someone who fights. The true warrior is the one who knows exactly when to draw their sword and when to keep it sheathed. This month, you are being called into self-leadership. You might feel a restlessness in your chest, a sense that the life you lived in 2025 is no longer large enough to hold the person you are becoming. This isn't about being aggressive or picking fights. It's about aligned power. It's about the quiet confidence of knowing that you belong in the rooms you are entering. Take a deep breath. This month is about the transition from trying to survive to deciding to lead. The first battleground of February lies in your professional life and your relationship with abundance. For many of you, there has been a lingering glass ceiling, perhaps one you've placed on yourself. You've been playing it safe, waiting for a sign, or waiting for someone to tell you it's your turn. February 2026 is the sign. This month, you will feel called to take a brave, thoughtful step. This isn't a blind leap of faith, it's a calculated move. Whether it's applying for a role that feels out of your league, raising your rates, or finally launching that project you've been overthinking, the energy of the month supports the bold. We need to talk about your self-worth. You cannot attract a level 10 life with a level 2 belief in your own value. If you feel an emotional block around money, if you feel guilty for wanting more or afraid that it will disappear, I want you to sit with that. The warrior doesn't ignore fear. The warrior acknowledges the fear and acts anyway. You are being asked to redefine what you are worth to the marketplace. This isn't just about the numbers in your bank account. It's about the respect you demand for your time and energy. Watch the mid-month period. There is a temptation to rush because you're excited. Pause. Look at the details. The warrior energy this month works best when it is paired with strategy. If a deal feels too good to be true, or if someone is pushing you to sign before you're ready, use your fire to say, wait. You are moving from a state of hoping for recognition to commanding presence. It's subtle, but it changes everything. Let's go deeper into the financial shift. In 2026, the planetary alignment suggests that Aries is moving away from hustle culture. You are realizing that working 20 hours a day is not a badge of honor if it leads to depletion. The battle for your career is actually a battle for your time. When you value your time, the world begins to value your output. You might find that opportunities come to you not because you chased them, but because you stood still in your excellence. This is the month where you stop asking for permission to be successful. You are the CEO of your own destiny, and a CEO doesn't wait for a yes from someone else to know their direction. The second battle is the most private one. It happens in the quiet moments when you are alone with your thoughts. Lately, there has been a whisper of self-doubt. Maybe you've felt a bit of burnout, or perhaps past disappointments from 2024 and 2025 are still echoing in your ears. You might be asking yourself, do I really have what it takes to sustain this? Aries, you often try to force yourself into being motivated. You try to yell at yourself to get moving. In February 2026, that won't work. The healing of your confidence comes through gentleness. Your identity is shifting beneath the surface. You are shedding the version of yourself that needed external validation to feel good enough. You are learning to trust your own instincts again. Think of this as rebuilding your internal foundation. You don't need to perform for the world. You only need to be honest with yourself. You are no longer the person who just gets things done. You are becoming the person who chooses what is worth doing. If you feel tired, don't see it as a weakness. See it as your soul asking you to conserve your energy for the things that actually matter. Your strength is returning, but it's a cooler, more controlled flame this time. Consider the cycles of your life. You have been through fire before, but this time, the fire isn't burning you, it's tempering you. Like steel, you are becoming stronger through the heat of your experiences. This internal confidence doesn't need to be shouted from the rooftops. It is a quiet internal know-how. When you walk into a room this month, you don't need to explain yourself. Your energy will do the talking. This is the stage of your life where your presence alone is enough to shift the atmosphere. The final battle of February is the battle of the no. As an Aries, your strength is often your greatest vulnerability. People rely on you. They lean on your fire. But in February 2026, you will realize that you have been overgiving or proving your strength by carrying other people's burdens. Why are you trying so hard to prove you are strong? The truly strong don't have to prove anything. This month, you may find yourself at a crossroads with a family member, a colleague, or a partner. You will see clearly where your energy is being drained. The warrior energy of February isn't about starting a fight with them. It's about ending the fight within yourself. It is okay to let go of people who no longer align with your path. It is okay to set a boundary that says, I can love you, but I cannot carry this for you. You might feel a twinge of guilt when you first say no. That's normal. It's just the old version of you trying to survive. But as you hold that boundary, you will feel a surge of peace. That peace is your true power. February asks you to choose your inner calm over other people's chaos. Think about the people in your life who have become comfortable with your lack of boundaries. When you start saying no, they might react. They might call you difficult or selfish. Understand that their reaction is a reflection of their lost privilege, not your character. A true warrior protects their sanctuary. Your energy is your most precious resource, and in 2026, you are no longer giving it away for free to those who do not respect it. This month, your relationships will undergo a massive filtration process. The ones who are meant to stay will adapt to your new strength. The ones who are only there for what you could do for them will fade away. Let them. As we wrap up our journey through February 2026, I want you to take a moment to settle into your body. You've looked at your career, your inner world, and your relationships. The common thread here is alignment. Aries, your life is changing because you're changing. The warrior doesn't just conquer territories. The warrior conquers their own limitations. You don't need to force the doors open this month. When you are in alignment with your worth, the doors will open because they recognize your energy. This alignment is a daily practice. It's about choosing yourself when the world asks you to choose them. It's about listening to the wisdom of your body when it tells you to rest, even when your mind tells you to push. Remember, you don't have to be the loudest person in the room to be the most powerful. Your quiet yes and your firm no are your greatest tools this month. Trust the process. Trust the timing. And most importantly, trust yourself. You are entering a phase of mastery. Mastery doesn't mean you have all the answers. It means you are no longer afraid of the questions. As you move through the final days of February, look back at how far you've come. You are not the same person who started this year. You are more refined, more focused, and more powerful than ever before. Carry this warrior energy with you into the spring. It is your shield and your compass. If this resonated with you, I invite you to like this video and join our community by subscribing. We are all on this path of alignment together. 2026 doesn't reward noise. It rewards alignment.